I am the reason that I am either living in prosperity or living in lack. The only thing that can block my abundance is my own thinking, my own thoughts and beliefs. But beliefs are just thoughts that I choose to continue thinking. Beliefs are simply my own perception, but whatever I believe is then what my awareness will be conscious of. I will see examples of my beliefs playing out in day-to-day life, further reinforcing those beliefs. If I change my perception to a completely opposite belief, I will start seeing examples of that new belief in day-to-day life. My brain, using the reticular activating system, filters out most of what I see. There are simply so many stimuli every second of the day that my brain filters out like most of it and only tells me to pay attention to certain things that it believes are important. My brain only pays attention to things that are necessary for my survival, or things that align with what I have been thinking about and what I believe to be true. If I have been thinking about a specific make and model of a new car, all of a sudden I will start seeing those specific cars everywhere I go. This is just an example of how, now that I have been thinking about buying that specific car, my attention is drawn to those cars on the road. Those cars have always been there, but when I wasn't thinking about that specific model, I never paid any attention to them. They might as well been invisible. Another example is when a woman is pregnant, all of a sudden she will notice all the other pregnant women she sees out in day-to-day life. Before this, she simply never noticed. This means that if I change my thoughts and beliefs, I will start seeing different things in my experience. Those things have always existed, but I just never noticed them. For example, if someone tells me how much money they make from picking up discarded household items on the curb and selling them, and I start contemplating this as a money-making opportunity for me, all of a sudden I will start seeing all kinds of things discarded on the curb that could be making me money. Those items have always been around, but I have never noticed them before I started thinking about it. If I have a belief that there is never any way that I can make money in the community I live in, then I likely won't see opportunities like this. But if I change what I believe to be true, for example, to a belief that there are plenty of ways for me to make money in my own community, then my brain will start showing me examples that mirror those new beliefs. Furthermore, thoughts and beliefs give off an energy that other people can sense. Everyone knows the feeling when you walk into a room and you can cut the tension with a knife, and how it feels different to walk into a room that feels welcoming and joyful. It's the electromagnetic energy that the people in the room are giving off based on their thoughts. If I have the new belief that there are plenty of ways for me to make money, then I start giving off that vibe to the people who are around me. This may be picked up by my friend, who then is inspired to share his experience of how much money he makes by picking up discarded household items on the curb. He shared this experience because the vibe I was giving off aligned with his energy of making money. But if he feels my vibe is pessimistic and I am someone who thinks there is never any way for me to make money, then he likely won't share those details with me. It all goes back to my thoughts and beliefs, to my changing perception of what is true. The good news is, this means that I can control what I see and experience in my life. I change what I see in my life by simply changing what I think and believe. Beliefs are just thoughts that I continue to think and believe to be true. Nothing is standing in the way of a prosperous life for myself, except myself. Life is just a reflection of what is going on inside of me. If I want to change what life is showing me, then I must change myself from within. I must change my thoughts and beliefs. I must choose to start thinking more thoughts that align with what my dream life looks like. I must choose to be open to the fact that if amazing good things can happen to other people, then they can happen to me too. I must choose to believe that at any moment I can receive $1 million idea from the infinite field of possibilities. I must choose to believe that there are money-making opportunities all around me. I must choose to believe that I can receive unexpected money today. I must choose to believe that everything is always working out for me. I must choose to believe that I live in ease and flow. I must choose to believe that my natural essence is growth and abundance. I must choose to believe that all of life is conspiring to be prosperous. I must choose to believe that my beliefs are just decisions that I am making. And I can decide to change my beliefs at any time.